Now, it's been wonderful to see this movement of us uplifting and empowering women in our communities and learning to get inspiration from them. Today I have Miss Brittany Mute, who is well versed in that because she has a podcast called Leading Ladies of Corpus Christi, where she helps us get to know women that are successful, women that are impactful in our community. But today we're here to talk to an event that actually correlates with what you do. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. So West Corpus Christi is going to be putting on the first annual Women's Leadership Conference Wednesday, October 12th. And it's going to be really exciting, and there's going to be a lot of really great opportunities for business professionals to gain knowledge and training that can help them out.
Yeah, and this is really unique. It's not just like a luncheon or a little 2-3 hour thing. This is kind of an all-day event, right?
Yes.
So talk to me about how the day is going to carry. Right,
so the day is going to start at 8 a.m., so they're going to kind of do a registration, and they're going to have a vendor market there, so you have an opportunity to shop if you wish. Then there's going to be an opening welcome from Mayor Paulette Guajardo, which is really exciting. Then it's going to be followed by a breakfast keynote by Vianney Rodriguez, also known as Sweet Life Bake. I'm just such a huge fan of hers. That's going to be followed by 2 breakout sessions. So there's 3 tracks per session. There's leadership, professional development, and entrepreneurship. So attendees have the opportunity to determine which track they want to follow, and not that you have to follow it throughout the entire conference, but you get to pick as you go. So then there's a lunchtime keynote that is Pamela Atherton, who actually had a podcast herself. She also does voice work. I mean, she's incredible. And then there's 2 afternoon breakout sessions, and then there's going to be a cocktail hour, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Very, very exciting. And you might recognize some of the faces that were just on that full screen. We have Miss Elena, we have Nikki from Made in Corpus Christi, we have our girl from the Ruffy in Corpus Christi, which if you haven't attended that, you've got to go check out her dinner. The dinner parties?
Yes.
Supper parties, right?
Supper Club, the Ruffian Supper Club. That's Natalie Trevino.
That's right. So a lot of impactful women, and it's funny because I'm friends and acquaintances with a lot of these women, and I know how amazing and empowered they are, but to have everybody in one place is really impactful, because if you're looking for inspiration, if you feel like you're kind of in a dud point in your life, you're uninspired, you're not motivated to fulfill your dreams and your business aspirations, this is the place to go, whether you want to be an influencer, a business owner, or if you just want to make a difference in the community, right?
Absolutely, yes. And I'm glad that you brought that up, because you don't have to be an entrepreneur to attend. It's really anybody who wants to invest in themselves professionally. If you want to start a business, if you have a business, if you're actually just wanting to maybe take on more of a leadership role in the current position that you're in at your job, this is the conference for you. There's so many opportunities to learn and, like you said, be inspired and really gain some important knowledge.
I love that. And I want to dive into this a little bit because I'm curious to see how many men show up to this event. This is open to the public. Men can come. You can't bring your dogs, but you can bring, a man can attend this. And it's weird because it's like taboo. Why would a man go to see women that are successful giving him advice? But if you really think about it, and now that I'm a mom, I'm going to have a moment here, we are so strong and so capable and so empowered to be able to work full-time jobs and raise kids and try to still have a piece of ourselves and our side gigs and all that stuff. There is something to learn from women, not only in this community, but across the country. So I really encourage men to show up to this event and to see what you absorb from this, right?
Absolutely, yes. And that's another great point that you brought up, that just because it's called a Women's Leadership Conference really doesn't entail, who it's for specifically. The target audience, again, is for anybody who wants to develop themselves professionally. And so, yes, please, men, women, everybody in between, if you're interested in gaining really great knowledge from CEOs, chief operating officers, business strategists, local resources like the Small Business Development Center or Workforce Solutions, this is really a great opportunity.
I love it. Well, you've got the information there on the screen. Thank you so much, Brittany, for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll see you all there. I'm going to be in Master of Ceremonies for a little bit, so I hope to see you guys there. Let's snap a pic, and we'll be back with more. It's Coastal Living.